Hello everyone, you're watching Purposeblack Media. I'm Hermir Lafkada with the latest news edition. We will start off with the headline. Purposeblack ETH has a discussion with UN Women. Purposeblack ETH announced that the agricultural works being carried out by the company will continue to be strengthened. We will continue with the first news. Purposeblack ETH had a discussion with UN Women. Purposeblack ETH had a discussion with UN Women at Purposeblack ETH head office in the presence of Dr. Fissa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, the United Nations Women Program Analyst, and the head of Women's Economic Empowerment, Mrs. Simmane Kuma, and other senior officials of the company. Purposeblack Media has the story. Purposeblack ETH, which came into operation with the vision of making the cost of a living a history for our country, design and works on many projects that increase the participation of women in the work it is doing. An example of this is Kagabere Women's Product Distribution Service. Therefore, Purposeblack ETH had a discussion with UN Women at Purposeblack ETH head office in the presence of Dr. Fissa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, the United Nations Women's Program Analyst, and the head of Women's Economic Empowerment, Mrs. Simmane Kuma, and other senior officials. During the discussion, the Chief Executive Officer of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, stated that Purposeblack ETH has done a lot of work to make women participate and benefit. In addition, he said that apart from creating job opportunities, they will work to strengthen the economic potential of women.
Majority of our work employees are even top level. I think the
majority of our employees are women. Even on the top level, our chiefs are women. We have done work that can be seen in practice. Moreover, by doing training and organizing with you, it is possible to mobilize women and work where they are, creating job opportunities for them. But above all, at home, if we can provide products to women at low price, we're empowering them economically. Because if they can save money from what they buy, it's a big thing. And there are many possibilities for us to work together on this. The CEO also explained that Purposeblack ETH will work together with the United Nations Women and that they will work together on many projects that will benefit the women of our country in the field of product distribution and other projects that the company is working on. Especially now we are working on distribution. There are women in every area. They can collect orders and then we can arrange a way for them to earn 5%, and job opportunities can be created for many people. And we know that there's a possibility that we can work together, that we can work with you on how they can do their own agriculture and their own agriculture-based business. And we can work together at this level, and we have a broad idea. United Nations Women Program Analyst and Women's Economic Empowerment Manager, Mrs. Simmane Kuma, said that the company is working in a way that involves and benefits women and should be encouraged. Other senior officials of the United Nations Women said that the work the company is doing of great contribution to women and that as the country's women grow economically, they will reduce various violations against women. Purposeblack ETH announced that the agricultural works being carried out by the company will continue to be strengthened. Mr. Ishatu Petros, director of Purposeblack ETH Department of Agriculture, who spoke to Purposeblack Media, stated that Purposeblack ETH has continued its work to produce various vegetables and fruits, including papaya and watermelon, at Dogmonte Farm under the farm franchise shareholder model. Purposeblack Media has the detail. Following the announcement of new and unique franchise shareholder model in November 2014, Purposeblack ETH accepted the invitation of Dogmonte Farms in Yangantom district of South Omo Zone to work with them 1 year ago. Mr. Ishatu Petros, the director of Purposeblack ETH Department of Agriculture, who spoke to Purposeblack Media, said that Purposeblack ETH Dogmonte Farms, which is located near the Omo River, has been able to produce onion, tomato, papaya, and other vegetables and fruit products in a short period of time in a way that has brought the local hot weather into awareness. The director added that Purposeblack ETH has done sufficient research by experts in the agricultural sector and said that it will contribute significantly. Among the fruits that we plan to produce, the first one is papaya, the other is mango, orange, moringa, and pineapple. And from vegetables, onion is our main crop, which occupied a large area. Onion, then tomato, and pepper. We planted 3 hectares of papaya 6 months ago for testing. If it was in another area, such as mid-altitude or high altitude, it takes up to 1 year for the fruit to arrive because we have high temperatures in the Omo River. This papaya arrived within 6 months of planting. As you can see in the video, it is well maintained. After 1 month, we will harvest it and bring it to Addis Ababa. According to the visit we made with the investors in the neighboring country, we plan to produce bananas, and the banana will arrive here in 7 months. Elsewhere, it takes up to 1 year and 2 months. Mr. Eshatu said that Purposeblack ETH, which is working with a plan to harvest crops throughout the year, is working to make the plan effective through the development of Bekoji farm and Dogmonte farm using different type of irrigation in a manner that focuses on the local weather and land structure. If it arrives in a short time, it means that it will create a very favorable environment for our purpose of doing 365-day harvest. We will do a 365-day harvest, which means farming in both winter and summer. We have already started it, and by using irrigation in winter. For example, in Bekoji we are using sprinklers, and in South Omo we are using sprinklers. We intend to change it into pivot irrigation, so we will use all the irrigation methods in winter in area like Bekoji, and we will produce 372 hectares in the rain. It means that if we can divide the 372 hectares of land and produce it in different seasons, we can have another harvest. In addition to this, the director said that 2 of the lands that Purposeblack ETH is dreaming of in the farm franchise shareholder model are located near the Omo River. He said that since the river flows throughout the year, it will contribute significantly to the success of the company's effort to produce products throughout the year. Mr. Eshatu added that 150 hectares of the 372 hectare Bekoji farm has been cultivated with wheat, barley, and potatoes. He announced that they have planted 25 hectares of wheat out of the 50 hectares and that they plan to cultivate in summer farming. The director said that the remaining 25 hectares of land will be cultivated with potatoes, garlic, onions, and carrots. Pivot irrigation is used to cultivate 50 hectares. We have planted 25 hectares of wheat using it. We are doing irrigation work to cultivate the other 25 hectares of potato, garlic, and carrots, and we are planning to produce 50 hectares of land in summer. In connection with this, Mr. Eshatu Petros stated that Purposeblack ETH has acquired more than 5,000 hectares of land from Walaita and Gamo zone as well as from the Afar National Regional Government. He also explained that the company is conducting a study commissioned by experts regarding the farm area in each area. We have submitted a proposal to all regions. By preparing a project proposal, among the ones that we have submitted, they have given us 200 hectares of land in the southern region of Walaita zone. Another one is that the southern region Gamo has given us 250 hectares of land. After receiving it in the letter, the Department of Agriculture is doing the assessment. When we complete the assessment, we will start working directly. He further said that since the company has a plan to develop lands all over the country, it will carry out practical activities in all regions to achieve the plan. The director has requested the shareholders of the company and other individuals and institutions who have the capacity and interest to provide them with appropriate assistance as the effectiveness of the activities carried out in the field of agriculture in the last 1 year will enable the country's economy to grow if the countries work hard in the sector. According to my opinion, I don't think we have started farming in Ethiopia. When we see the potential resource of different countries and compare them with Ethiopia, I don't think we have started farming. I'm very surprised because there is no water problem. If we look at the natural wealth we have, it is very abundant, and I think there will be a big change if we start using it properly. If we look at the farmer's field, it is not supported by technology. There is a work we have started in the cluster, and we're working effectively there. Using the farming technology, we work with the government and investors, especially in connection with irrigation, in connection with inputs, in connection with mechanization, and we're asking you to encourage us by looking at the work we have done this year.
የምጠይቀው።
Purposeblack ETA signed a memorandum of understanding with Greenface Trading PLC. Purposeblack ETA signed a memorandum of understanding to work together with Greenface Trading PLC at Purposeblack ETH head office in the presence of Dr. Fasa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Mr. Johnny Girma, the founder and the manager of Greenface Trading, and other senior officials of the company. Purposeblack Media has more. Purposeblack ETH is a company that was established with the aim of making the cost of a living a history and is contributing a lot to the community by designing and implementing huge projects. As the company motto is "Let's work together," Purposeblack ETH is working together with many stakeholders. And since its establishment, the company has partnered with more than 70 organizations. Therefore, Purposeblack ETH signed a memorandum of understanding with Greenface Trading, a company that was established with the objective of supplying organic honey and beeswax for both local and export markets, adhering to a sustainable supply chain in the natural forest ecosystem. The agreement took place at Purposeblack ETH head office in the presence of Dr. Fasa Ashatu and Mr. Johnny, the founder and manager of Greenface Trading PLC, and other senior officials of the company. Dr. Fasa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, who spoke during the argument, said that he's very interested and amazed by their product and by the storytelling behind the product, and said that he's really impressed with the idea.
Greenface Trading PLC ነው።
Greenface Trading is very interesting idea. This honey is very amazing product. The thing that surprised me the most about what they do is that they reflect the farmer's life. The storytelling behind the product is very interesting, and we're really impressed.
We're really impressed.
Since Purposeblack ETH believes in working together and do works with farmers in a way that can change their lives, the Chief Executive Officer added that Purposeblack ETH wants to focus on organic and wants the farms as well as the products to be organic. Since Greenface specializes in this area, the Chief Executive Officer said that they can create a joint venture and explore everything they can do together. And he expressed his happiness with the agreement they made with Greenface Trading PLC. As we said earlier, one of the biggest culture of Purposeblack ETH, it is not a company of a few, but a company of all Ethiopians. 70% of our 14,000 shareholders are farmers, so it is their company. And we do not only farm vegetables and fruits in a way that can change their lives. Essentially, we do other integrated things. We work on beekeeping on our farms and dairy. And the other and the most important thing is to focus on organic. We want all our farms to be organic and we want all our products to be organic. Especially since you have specialized in this area, you will be strong arm for us and we will be strong arm for you. In the future, if the commercial skills grow, we can create a joint venture and explore everything we can do. We are also very happy to work closely with you in the process of making a product that will make our country famous at the international level. Mr. Johnny, founder and manager of Greenface Trading PLC, on his part said that Greenface produce organic honey and beeswax and said that they are engaged in export business and mainly export their products to Europe, America, and Japan, and that they are working to provide honey locally to consumers with the principle of organic honey for everyone, everywhere. Produce organic honey and beeswax. We are engaged in export business. We export most of our products, honey and beeswax, to Europe, Japan, and America. We are not yet supplying it to the domestic market, but our organic certified company is for both Europe and America, and it is certified for both standards. We have made this product only for export standard, and we are working to provide honey locally to the consumers with a full story, from hive to home, with the principle of organic honey for everyone, everywhere. From hive to home, we are working to provide honey locally to consumers with a full story. The manager added that they are working with youth employment by making them work by offering hives on loan and by making them supply honey. He also said that they are working closely with farmers by protecting trees in the area where they work. In the process of providing honey to local customers, he added that they agreed to work with Purposeblack ETH to launch No Hungry local market.
ስቶሪ ዴቨሎፕ አድርገን ነው የምንሰራው። ሁለት ሜጀር ስቶሪዎች አሉ። አንደኛው የወጣቶች የስራ ዕድል ፈጠራ ነው።
We are developing two major stories, one of which is for youth employment. We are working in Ilubabur zone area. We make them work where they are by offering hive on loan and making them supply honey to us. We work on Kabelis by opening a demonstration station, teach them how to produce honey and provide us with organic honey. By doing this, we will make the young people work where they are without them migrating. Second, they should protect the tree so that the area where we work is protected without touching the tree. Most of the trees in our country are in the southwest. We provide training to the farmers and we pay a premium price, and the tree is protected. That's why we have a sustainability slogan: no tree, no honey, no money. Therefore, we will protect this tree, we will create job opportunities for the youth, and in this case it's a local honey. And we're signing this MOU with Purposeblack ETH to launch No Hungry Local Market to produce honey for the local communities.
ይህን አግሪመንት ወይኔ ሙ የምንፈራረመው
The Federation of Agriculture and Agro-Industry announced that they will work together with Purposeblack ETH. The Federation of Agriculture and Agro-Industry announced that they will work together with Purposeblack ETH. By representing the Federation, the Director of Agriculture and Agro-Industry as well as the General Secretary of Ethiopian Employees Federation, Mr. Tariq Acho, announced this during a briefing he gave to Purposeblack ETH employees regarding the institution and related issue of working together with Purposeblack ETH at Purposeblack ETH head office main meeting hall. The director explained to Purposeblack ETH employees why the Ethiopian Employees Federation was established and its benefit. Mr. Tariq Acho said that the Ethiopian Employees Federation was created by workers from different fields, and that the federation is an institution free from race and religion and was established to protect the rights and interests of workers. He said that so far, 1,400 unions have been included as a member. In addition, he said that by processing their recruitment, benefits, and related matters in a fair manner, the work environment will be stable, and the safety of the employees will enable Purposeblack ETH to be a successful institution that can realize its vision. He stated that having an employees federation reduces employer tyranny and provides education and training to members. He stated that if Purposeblack ETH works together with the federation, it will be beneficial in terms of upholding the interests, rights, and obligation of the workers. He also said that the federation will support the work that Purposeblack ETH is doing in terms of reducing high cost of living and in terms of creating employment opportunities to many people. The program was concluded with Mr. Tariq Acho, Director of Agriculture and Agro-Industry, as well as the General Secretary of Ethiopian Employees Federation, responding to questions raised by the participants. Purposeblack ETH signed a memorandum of understanding with Guzzogo. The agreement took place at Purposeblack ETH head office in the presence of Dr. Fissa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Mr. Ephraim Odesamait, Marketing Director of Guzzogo, and Mr. Henok Million, the Technical Manager of Guzzogo, and other senior officials of the company. Purposeblack Media has more. Purposeblack ETH signed a memorandum of understanding with Guzzogo, a travel application which enables people to book travel tickets online. The agreement took place at Purposeblack ETH head office in the presence of Dr. Fissa Ashatu, CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Mr. Ephraim Odesamait, Marketing Director of Guzzogo, Mr. Henok Million, the Technical Manager of Guzzogo, and other senior officials of the company. During the agreement, the CEO of Purposeblack ETH, Dr. Fissa Ashatu, said that it should be a culture to work together in a spirit of unity. He said in this regard the company has signed a memorandum of understanding with several stakeholders and said that they're happy with the agreement that was reached that day and said that they will do more work in the future. We think that it should be a culture to work together. As much as everyone contributes, we started with the idea of creating a platform for working together. We started from that and reached our current level. The good thing is that Purposeblack has more than 14,000 shareholders. We have about 70 partnerships, and in the future, let's do great work at the continental level. It is important that we act as a role model and continue to do something visible and tangible. As a part of that is the foundation of our partnership. Since you have different sister companies, I hope that it will be easier for us to work together in the future, and I'm very happy that you came here, especially after that. When we want to travel, it means that we don't have to work. Mr. Ephraim Odesamait, Marketing Director of Guzzogo, said that Guzzogo is the first company in Ethiopia to launch an online ticket purchase application and that it will eliminate the fatigue and hustle people face in getting airline tickets, as well as unnecessary expenses. He expressed his happiness for agreeing to work together with Purposeblack ETH.
Guzzogo Travel with Guzzogo.
Guzzogo Travel or Guzzogo is the first online travel agent that has registered as one. At present, a passenger can use Guzzogo to get a ticket from any bank without any hassle. It will reduce the fatigue and disruption that was before. All the airlines operating in Ethiopia work with us. We have came up with a mechanism where they can compare and buy the airline ticket they want to buy. Business class or economy class, they can compare and buy. Working with you is very important to us. Mr. Henok Million, the technical manager of Guzzogo, said that the main goal of Guzzogo is to make it easy for everyone to buy ticket by looking at the travel time, comparing prices, and making it easy for them to buy.
So, ሁሉም ሰው ለቲኬት መቁረጥ አክሰስ አለው ማለት ነው።
Everyone has access to book a ticket. It is not just a travel agency as it used to be. Everyone can compare price in a transparent way. They can choose time, they can choose the airline they want and book the ticket. And it means that everyone should be free to travel. It is our main purpose, and for payment, it has been integrated with all banks. If there is someone who wants to buy a ticket from abroad, there are options for them to pay with their card. Thank you for staying with us. Till next week news, I'm Hermine Lafgard.